Welcome, Sagittarius, to Grounded Oracles. My name is Tracy, and if you are new here, you are truly welcome. If you are returning, know how much I appreciate you and that I pray for you daily. So, Sagittarius, in this series of read, we're going to look at what you need to know on your road to abundance. Now, we know that abundance means something different to everyone. So, take a moment, drop a comment in the comment section below. What does abundance look like for you? How can we inspire you and encourage you on your journey? Okay, so Sag, I have laid out 4 mandala cards. And this is a timeless general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But just know that when you use your intuition and strengthen that, then there is something in this read for you, because on the back side of these mandala cards, whether or not you're drawn to one or all four, there is a word that will highly correlate for you, something spirit wants you to know. This could be something that clarifies your journey, some shadow work that you need to do, maybe even just encouragement. So definitely hone in with your intuition. And at the end of the read, we will flip the card over to reveal the word to make it a little bit more of a personal read. And Sag, I just want to take a moment. I just started a 30-day intuition challenge in which I invite people to look at some cards that are displayed in the shorts and ask them to hone in on their intuition so that they can strengthen that muscle. So I invite you to check it out. We just did day 2. Day 3 will come out in the morning. And I would love to know what you think and what is your intuition saying to you right now. Okay, Sag, I'm going to remove these cards and we'll get into the tarot. Now, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, the meditation, Sag, there were some cards that came out that I feel like Spirit wants me to use in the read, not just as a premeditation energy. So the 4 cards, actually, usually I do 3 unless Spirit wants something different. So our first card is the Chariot. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. Moving forward. And this is one of my favorite cards. I love horses. My husband is a Cancer, but I really like that this is being drawn by pulling together, like horses pull together as a team. The more darker energies and the more lighter energies to get where we're going. Sometimes we have to embrace them both to move forward. That's beautiful energy. So you are moving on, progressing forward. Okay. Then we have the King of Wands. A beautiful, fiery, passionate energy. Sag, I just feel like this is going to be a very exciting, inspiring read for you, encouraging you to move forward with some steps that maybe you've been hesitant about taking. Okay, something to do with heat too. So I'm thinking thyroid. If you have some imbalances with your internal temperature, you may want to have your thyroid checked out. Of course, I am not a professional, so please go to your corresponding health professional to check that out. But maybe you could also feel the heat because you're excited about your journey, about your next step, Sagittarius. Okay, card number 3 is the Page of Swords. So we have some good news coming in, some truth. This can come in the form of something you overhear in the community, through someone at work. Could be a traditional email, text, or phone call, but there's something that's coming in. This actually, you know what? This might actually all come in from your intuition. You might be hesitant about trusting your intuition, but beloved, you need to stretch that muscle, and seems to really be a theme for today and actually this week. So I'm really feeling like here there's some sort of truth that is going to be revealed to you, and it's a new energy. So following your intuition might be very new for you. Learning to trust it might be very new after a period of feeling like maybe you couldn't trust it, but you can, beloved. For those of you who do really tune into your intuition and feel like you were well guided and you follow that, this is still a youthful energy that is going to aid you well on this next part of your journey. You're going to take some bold steps. Be bold, be passionate. Don't look down, Sag. Meaning, you look people right in the eye. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You have nothing to be afraid of. And if you have those fears, don't forget, pull with your fear and your hope at the same time. Do it afraid. Remember that fear is false evidence appearing real. When I first heard that like a couple decades ago, it really was eye-opening. And every once in a while I forget about it and then it kind of comes back to me. So those fears, yes, we need to pay attention to them. They're telling us something. They're telling us things that we need to work on and try to push through. So push through those fears, take those bold steps, whether it's a new business, whether or not it's a new relationship, whether or not it's just a new project you want to work on, like maybe mentoring or volunteering somewhere because you've got the time to do it, or you want to invest yourself into somebody else. And that is beautiful. Okay, and our fourth card was the Six of Wands, so victory. What a beautiful read, Sag. We got two cards of victory. We have boldness and we have truth. So there is no reason, beloved, that you shouldn't be stepping forward in your power, which breaking that down just means standing true and tall to who you are, what you want to be, and not letting anybody else naysay you. That is super hard in the world we live in, Sag, especially with social media. We are so dependent on people investing in us, but you need to invest in yourself. And I do think that you are going to have your own spotlight, Sagittarius, whether you're comfortable with it or not. If you take those baby steps, the slow horse plodding along, but moving forward, you are going to get more and more used to the idea that you need people around you. And these wands that are leaning over this horse to celebrate the victory from the war that they fought. And you are fighting the battle of keeping your dreams alive, Sag. So allow people to honor you, praise you, and bless you. Sometimes we need to allow people to give us praise, and that can be really hard to accept if we're not used to it. So learn how to accept a thank you, a compliment, or some praise by just saying thank you. I appreciate it. That is a skill in itself, Sag. This is a beautiful read. Okay, so we are going to take a look at some oracle cards for a little more information. Let's see here. Spirit, what does Sag need to know at this time on their journey? Okay, we got one card. See what else Spirit has to show us. Is there anything else Sag needs to know on their journey to abundance? Okay, feeling like that's it. And we have wolf or instinct. Now, we all know that wolves are beautiful, proud animals. They do hunt in packs, but sometimes they do go off on their own. And they are very wise, very intuitive. And this is all about instinct, which is in the same family. You know what you should be doing, Sag, and I challenge you to take those step forwards. What is the worst thing that could happen? Usually those things that we have built up in our minds that are the worst things we fear do not usually come to pass. Face it. I'm thinking of the strength card right now with the bold lion. Look that lion in the eye, shut its mouth. Fear cannot keep you back, keep you down, Sag. It's beautiful. Okay, like I said, some of my pre-shuffle, there were some cards that came out that I felt are supposed to be in the read. So we have, and this is beautiful, the Fates. I love this girl with the angel wings, number 17 or 8, which to me has always meant, I know numerology, it's the infinity loop, and that's beautiful, ongoing. To me, this card has always meant double doors. So double doors of opportunity. Fates. So what is fated for you, destined for you, won't pass you by. And I just feel like you should give yourself a big hug, Sagittarius, and thank yourself for how far you've come. Thank Spirit for guiding you, bringing all that you need, even when it's tough. You've got the many stars here for healing, growth. Just stop and smell the roses, Sag. You have a beautiful path in front of you. Okay, so I also usually draw some grounding energies, and the card that came out is number 18 or 9, so we're nearing completion. This beautiful card. Beyond my mind, I am consciousness in human form. Doesn't that just remind you that you are one with Spirit? You are one with all. It's beautiful. Again, here's some wings, some double wings. So you're going to take off. You're going to take off and shine, Sag. There's a grounding practice that goes with this that I will read at the end if you're interested. I eventually hope to do like videos for these, but I will read it at the very end if you are interested. Okay, Sag. Now we're going to take a look at some inspiration, reflection cards that may be helpful for you. What does Sag need to know on the road to abundance? Okay, we have reflection. Actually, we've got 2 cards. We have reflection. Beautiful. Okay, because I'm half blind here, I'm going to pull it up to read Sag. Take some time today for a creative activity to connect with the wellspring that's been within you this whole time. Isn't that beautiful? Looking at your skills, gifts, and talents. It's a creative endeavor. There's nothing like working with your hands, like gardening, pottery, woodworking, anything to connect with. You created it. It makes it beautiful. And the other is inspiration. Okay. And we have think of your very favorite place on earth. Close your eyes and imagine you are there. Take a moment to relax and appreciate how this feels. That is lovely. And that's also something you can do when you're manifesting. Picture where you want to be. Visualize it, pray about it, then let it go so Spirit can do Spirit's work. Okay, Sag. Lastly, to pull an inspiration message. And again, there was a card that came out that Spirit wanted me to share. Oh, beautiful, like paintbrushes. Oh, I'm so excited for you. My mind is my tool to use in any way I wish. Yes. I really feel like you've got some creative things coming about, Sag. Maybe this business or this project has to do with being creative. And know that as you step out, as you trust the universe, trust your intuition, things are going to start to plug along a little bit more. It might move fast at times, but you've got the victory, Sag. You've got the victory. And whatever you put your hand to will succeed. It may take time. There may be bumps in the road. Life is not the linear line. It is full peaks and valleys, beloved. Okay, Sag, that was it for the main part of your read. I'm going to pull out the mandala cards so that you can take a look at that. And then we will read your practice for this lovely card. Okay, clear the board. All right. These are mandala cards back out. Okay. If you chose the one that's for our sacral chakra, you've got strength. Goosebumps. We were talking about strength in the strength card. How is this pertinent and important to you, Sag? Leave a comment in the comment section about what your intuition is telling you and how this resonates for you. For our throat chakra card, you may want to think about balancing the coordinating chakras just because they do correspond with our words. We have truth. Are you living your inner truth? Are you living your best truth? How is this pertinent for you? And then for our crown chakra, We have faith. Faith that spirit can move mountains to make your dream come true. Faith that you can do all that's put in front of you. It's beautiful. And lastly, for our heart chakra, we have breath. Think of the breath of life, breathing things into being. Being creative is a breath. It's beautiful. Now, you may want to spend some time out in nature to help heal any heart chakra energies. And it's always good to ground yourself anyway, especially when you want to create, because think about all of the materials we use when we're creative. They all kind of come from nature. Not always when you get into things like the plastics, but there's just something about the wood and the leaves and the air that just inspire. Okay, Sag, now I'm going to take a look at this practice. Beyond my mind, I am a consciousness in human form. Number 18. Okay, let me grab the booklet. Okay. Have your thoughts led you to forget your divine spark? The limiting nature of our thoughts, which make sense of the world through our five senses, can lead us to think that we can't expand beyond the logical mind, time, or space. If this were true, then how can we explain our ability to envision our future or to dream? These realities go beyond the restrictive nature of our thoughts and allow us to experience infinity within. Maybe you have got caught in thoughts patterns that limit you to this time and space, to your body and the five senses. In yogic philosophy, it is said that we live in the illusion created by ourselves through our perception and senses. And the only way to truly experience the source, which we all come from, is through meditation and deep sleep when we are not dreaming. When we are not dreaming. In these states, when we release the physical body, we unite with the One. This consciousness isn't something above us. It is infused in everything and everyone. It is likened to a white movie screen. While life and the human experience are the movies projected on the screen, when the movie ends, only the screen is left, the highest consciousness. Consciousness can't be observed. It is the observer. It is eternal and non-dual, a constant presence that doesn't change with time and space. Some contemplative questions. Journaling with words and colors. What am I beyond what I can observe with my five senses? What is that which is observing life through my eyes? How can I deepen my understanding that all can be observed with my senses, the experience, while I am the experiencer? That's beautiful. I'm going to repeat that. How can I deepen my understanding that all that can be observed with my senses are the experience, while I am the experiencer? Wow, Sag, that was beautiful. Well, I thank you for being here, Sag. I hope you found something that resonated for you, and I wish you peace and love. Bye.